Subscribe now. EU debates.
So the baseline outlook is 3.1 for 22, 1.9 for 23, and sorry, see, I'm getting confused as well now. So back, 3.1 for 22, 0.9 for 23, and 1.9 for 24. So that's the baseline that we have in the projection by staff. We also have, and I think you will be receiving those documents as well, we also have a downside scenario that has been produced by staff on the basis of assumptions of risks in particular, some of which have already materialized. And in those numbers, you will see that from memory, growth outlook is at 2.9 for 22, is at minus 0.9 for 23, and at 1.9 again for 24. So while even in our baseline, we foresee some stagnation for the last quarter of 22 and the first quarter of 23, in the baseline, we don't forecast negative growth in 23. In the downside scenario, we do. That downside scenario differs from the current situation in that it includes, in particular, total shutdown of all Russian gas supply. Well, we're almost there. There's still a bit of flow going through the Ukrainian ones. But we also foresee rationing across the whole euro area and no measure of compensation between the shortage of gas supply and other alternative sources of supply. So nothing coming from, either Asia or other producers of gas. And in particular, I don't think we take into account the LNG that we could be sourcing from more of it from Norway or from the United States. So it's a really dark downside scenario, but it's one that concludes to a 23 recession. But it's the downside scenario, it's not the baseline. Okay.